score. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. This taken in at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Here comes the Tennessee offense, and you see Ryan Tannehill leading them out.
And one of the things that has really impressed me about Ryan Tannehill has been his perseverance. Early in his career, didn't have the success that he desired. Had some injuries that slowed his development, but he kept working at his craft, and now he's a guy that I think you can put a game on his shoulders.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll run it again with Henry. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a third and about 7 left. And there on your screen, Charles, the key inactives guys out this week.
And there's never anything good about any injury, but there's a silver lining to them, is that it creates opportunity for someone else on the depth chart. Will they take advantage of it with good play, or have they not prepared well, thinking they'll never get on the field, and they'll go out there and hurt their team?
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return, and the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
The word is potential, potential, potential. Think about this guy from the time he was in high school, one of the top prospects going to college, coming out of college, mentioned as a generational type quarterback. He looks the part. Tall, big arm, surveys the field, and can take off and run when under duress.
They'll start on the ground. Etienne. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
On 1st down, Lawrence. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. On 2nd down, a run with Etienne. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. Now Lawrence. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And this one will not get there. Top to the left anyway. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
And this is a commentary of today's kickers, and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
The Titans coming back onto the field for their 2nd drive, and they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. How did you go? A well-executed 22-yard gain.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. A first down carry for Henry. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. The Titans had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener, and they were given a gift of 2 straight home games to start the campaign. Dropped one of them already. You have to figure a split of these two probably imperative.
And they did talk about that with us prior to the game, about how important it is to start the season 1-1, especially with 2 games at home. Because if you go 0-2, hard to make those up on the road as the season progresses.
Tannehill on target to Burks. First down, Tennessee.
A little football one-on-one there. You just see the receiver trying to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Meanwhile, Tannehill's throw pulled in by Woods. 2 yards left on 2nd down from the 9. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. 3 tight ends up front here. 3rd and goal. Here's Tannehill. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. They'll run. It's Henry. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. The big back Derrick Henry held out of the end zone. And the Jaguars are able to come up with a goal line stand. Lawrence from his end zone. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
We're scoreless after 1. The Jags with the football to begin the 2nd quarter as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Here's Lawrence. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now Lawrence. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Zach Cunningham with a pick. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to have points for the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They've got not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Following the interception, they're set up nicely here, already inside the red zone, knocking on the door, if you will. 1st and 10. Tannehill's throw into the hands of Hooper. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. From the 16, Tannehill. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. To throw is Tannehill. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Titans hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Now comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Yeah, this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. No, he didn't. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it's fourth. Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. A call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. So here are the Titans to take over on offense. They've got the lead right now here, trying to erase the memory of the loss last week to the Raiders. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 24. He'll start with a give to Henry, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Second down, they go again with Henry. First down, Titans, gain of 12. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender and the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, sometimes the difference beauty.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Now Tannehill. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. From the 41, Tannehill. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he is going to lose yardage here. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Back to throw, Tannehill. This will go to Henry out wide. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. He's got Hooper on the short connection, and he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a 1st down.
On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll look to ETN to start things out. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain, 3-0 our score.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Lawrence's throw here into the hands of Jones. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring it down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw here taken in by Ingram. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Lawrence will throw. And his throw here is incomplete. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Looking to throw, Lawrence. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Lawrence going to throw again. Open man right side is Ingram. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 13 yards down to the 13.
Nice idea, nice concept there. Line him up on the left side of the formation. Let him sneak his way across. Coming back underneath. Put it in his hands. Let him get a few more yards after the catch, too.
Great way to utilize a tight end on the drag route. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. Now Lawrence to throw. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions. Have a look at it, 3rd and 10. Lawrence. And it's caught. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Back to throw again. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Zay Jones, as the first half is winding down. And the Jaguars have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So that really an almost perfect drive as they chew up some clock and wind up scoring late in this first half.
And remember, they've got a chance to double dip here because they're going to get the ball first to start the 3rd quarter. So the potential could go up 2 scores before the other guys get a chance to do anything.
An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we've reached intermission here in a low scoring game.
Passing
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Fields it right around the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. So here are the Jaguars to take over on offense. They were winners a week ago against Buffalo, and they lead here with a 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Etienne. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the 2nd half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Back to throw. Lawrence got his man complete over the middle. That's Curtis. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Looking to throw. Lawrence looking downfield for Jones. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Titans now. They'll have it first on offense to start the 3rd. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally, because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right, safety valve, throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Henry running right. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the 1st half, and that trend is continuing here.
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. Rolling to his right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. Now they trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Again, it's Henry. And he is close to a 1st down as he's tackled at the Jaguars 31.
That's a gain of 6.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They'll run for it with Henry. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
It's a gain of a yard. That's another.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
A toss left. Henry. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Titans have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. So a very strong first drive in the 2nd half, Charles, as they turn that halftime deficit into a 3rd quarter lead.
They were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach, but boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
Extra point right down the middle. It is now 10-7. So that drive goes a full 80 yards in 10 plays. And it ends with a Tennessee score. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Now ETN to start the drive. Ooh, the juke. And some space here. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 52 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Well, that is a running back who is not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him.
Yeah, that's a run born out of ferociousness. He took on that initial contact and in his mind just screamed, "Out of my way," and kept right on going and wound up turning it into a big play.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Lawrence finds his tight end Ingram. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Throwing again on 2nd down. Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one covers 23 yards. It's a first down.
The rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 33. Looking to throw. Lawrence. Screenplay. Here's ETN. Fights through and now a crease. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Lawrence's pass complete to Travis.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens because if he starts feeling the pressure from the defense, he uses their aggressiveness against them.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. And to throw again is Lawrence. And he's got it. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3. Straight ahead, ETN. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, Lawrence. This is caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars answered back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. But plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Tyler Bass now for the point after. And that makes it 14-10. So this drive spans 7 plays. And Evan Ingram able to finish it off with a touchdown reception. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Take it in at the 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Titans now just about ready to take over. They will be looking to answer the touchdown. Their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. On 1st and 10, Tannehill. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. They'll try the right side with Henry. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd down and 12. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. And take it right on the 30. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. He finds his man complete. That's Curtis. 7 yards there and a 1st down. The start for them near flawless. Defense gets him a 3 and out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Complete to Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot defensively. How do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot that they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing again here, it's Lawrence. steps away to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on the punt for Jacksonville. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. Tennessee offense set to go again. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth-quarter lead. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 26. A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Tannehill. That pass taken in by Burks. Second catch for him today, and they'll wind up a first down. Tannehill. He gets it complete to Harris. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
From the 50, it's Tannehill. He gets this one to Burks. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Inside handoff, Henry. And he will get enough for a first down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now here's a throw that's complete, and he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Throwing Tannehill. It's complete, Burks. And he'll be brought down at the 27. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Here's Tannehill. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Open man is Burks, and he's got him. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. And it's caught. He takes it across for a touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th. Wow. What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I could introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
Point after, right down the middle. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So here now, Lawrence and the Jaguars. Down 17-14, 55 seconds remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. That's Curtis. Throwing now, Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of about 5. That stops the clock, but slow and steady won't win the race at this point. Here's Lawrence. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete back to throw. Lawrence. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Here we go. Gotta have it. Lawrence. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. The Titans go victory formation as they take a knee. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. And the defense will spread the field, a dime package here on 3rd and 12. Tannehill to a knee, and that ought to be the final act of this ball game.